Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to Entrepreneur Life with Kasie and Tamara. We are here with the amazing Loretta. Hey, Loretta.
Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. I am so super proud of you for building your course and everything. I'm so excited to hear all about it. So,
Thank you for the invitation, both of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks for accepting.
Absolutely.
Loretta, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing to build your business?
Yes. So obviously, I know both of you through VIP Kid, and I am, an online ESL teacher. I also teach on OutSchool, but I also had a side business that started in late 2019, and I had face-to-face dog training, and it's a side hustle that I would only do on weekends. I came about that because I was like really good with working with dogs, and it happened really quickly because I'm also the adoption coordinator for a rescue group, and so I kind of work with the dogs that come through our rescue, the fosters, and when adopters adopt a dog and they have a problem with the dog, I am like the face that they go to, and so like I'm working with all these dogs. And I'm like, gee, like I'm really good at this, and I need to figure out how to make this into a side income, right? And so then I just did like a face-to-face kind of training, and then COVID hit. And I'm like, okay, well, was this going to translate well into an online thing? And I didn't know. I did a few Zoom sessions, with regular like adults, and it worked for a little bit here and there. And then OutSchool came about, and I have to like give you the scenario of like how it came to be. So like OutSchool came about, right? Or rather, OutSchool has already been there, and I signed up for OutSchool in April, May, and I started teaching OutSchool classes, dog training, online dog training OutSchool classes, and it was a hit. It was like a super big hit, right? And so like I held like 3 summer camps for kids. It worked with kids, and they were doing like 2-week sessions of like dog training and all that.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it works for kids. And the kids that I was working with, they were like 8-year-olds to like 16-year-olds. Like, I'm sure this will work with adults as well. It's like I could package online courses to do with foundational basic training stuff, and I'm thinking, all right, well, these dogs that usually when people adopt from rescues, some of them have baggage problems, like humans. Some of them are fearful, and they have to find a way to be okay in the new environment and all that. And I'm like, man, I could really, really package something that will work with what I'm already teaching little kids to do with their own dogs, right? And so then this was at the back of my mind, and I have all of it kind of like mapped out because I also work with so I had a mentor trainer that I worked under before I did my own side hustle, right? So I'm like, okay, this will fit really nicely, but I didn't really know how to go about packaging it such that it would be like, okay, now here's for the masses, and y'all can sign up and take my course, because I'm like, all right, we need like an adult version of OutSchool, but I really didn't want to give 30% of what.
Right.
Absolutely.
Like that's always like
that's
thing,
a big chunk of change.
Yeah, it is especially when you put a lot of work in it, right?
Absolutely.
And so then because we are all in Nancy's Beyond Teaching online membership, right? And Amy Porterfield thing came up in the course. I wasn't even, let me tell you this, I wasn't even like, I didn't even know about Amy Porterfield other than the fact that Nancy mentioned her many times, and I didn't even like, even after she mentioned, I didn't even like Google to see who she is or listen to any podcast. Nothing. Like I'm serious, like nothing. I didn't know anything. But then I think I saw someone's post, and I can't remember whose. Maybe it was Rachel Baker's post.
Yeah, I think it was your post that got me started. And then I mentioned it to Tamara.
Yes. So Rachel, I think, said something. Oh, I signed up for it, and then she's like talking about courses, and I'm like, hey, wait, she's taking this course to like for course. I'm like, this is probably what I need.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe I'll just take it next year. But then at that point in time, we were told that, well, she may not have a course again till like September of 2021, but apparently she's having one, like her other one is starting like in March.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if
Okay.
anybody knows anybody who wants to like learn how to do courses and whatnot. So anyhow, so then I signed up and I was all in, and I'm like, I'm really going to do this because I really want this course to like take off and, just reach everyone who wants to, you know, take online lessons, right? For them to work with their dogs in the comfort of their own living room and backyard, right? Without having to travel somewhere, all right? Because people sometimes have jobs that don't allow them to go for dog training classes, because dog training classes are usually in the evenings. Now with the pandemic, they're really non-existent except if it's online. This will allow them to work at any time of day. So if you're thinking of like people who have I don't know, like shift work, right? And they come back, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they're asleep, and then they wake up at like 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when they want to do the lesson. Man, the course that I'm offering could have them do the lesson at 11 o'clock in the morning, right? Just turn on, do it, and then practice it, post a video, and ask me whether or not they're doing it correctly. So that's what I did. I actually designed a course and launched it in January of this year, so January 12th, and the course is still ongoing. We are in week 5. It's not week 5 yet, but we are in week 5. On Friday we'll start week 5, so then we'll have 3 more weeks to go, and then we're done. But like it's so we're midway.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
So when were you?
How many students do you have?
So my first launch, I only had 14 students. I was aiming for 20, but like I'm like a really hard person of myself. I aimed for 20.
We all are.
I didn't get. So technically I had 15, but then the one person decided that she was just going to do completely one-on-one, face-to-face, and so 14 is in the course with all the online videos and whatnot. The other person decided she just wants to do it face to face. I mean, she's paying a lot more, but that's her prerogative. So she wants to do it face to face, and so that's what we're doing, face to face. But it's just all outdoors because of the pandemic. Like, and I have an autoimmune disease as well, so like everything's got to be outside and everybody's masked and whatnot. And so I have 15 because of like the webinars that I did. But technically, there are only 14 students in my product, which is my course on the platform that I'm currently using.
Yay! How's it going?
It's going great. It's going great. I love it. The students are loving it, and I'm doing all kinds of things, like making sure like I'm motivating them. So like every time they do an exam and they pass it, they all get like yoo-hoo, woohoo! You've passed like the week 1 readiness test, and everybody enjoys it, and it feels like they're like motivated by it. It's like, okay, well, I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna get there because I want to get cheered too, and which is awesome, which is like really awesome. Because they get to post the videos of them doing the exam with their dogs. Their dogs need to be able to do certain things with them, and so and so that really that I feel like the camaraderie in the Facebook group, it really did help. So I had one student who actually didn't want to be on the Facebook group because she's got something against Facebook. I mean, she has a Facebook account, but she didn't want to be. And I'm like, well, you're gonna miss all like the engagement. You're going to miss all the videos of the other dogs. I mean, like you can still just, participate through email or through the platform, but it's very different. She finally caved in after like the first week. It's like, all right, I'm going to go on Facebook so that I can see what all this is about. And she's enjoying it. I'm like, you don't have to go to Facebook and do anything else, but for the course,
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. I love it.
So Loretta, if people want to find Polite Pups Academy, where would they go, or when can they start the course for themselves?
So they can always go to politepupsacademy.com, right? And I'll share that link with you. That we can put it in the description, hopefully, right? politepupsacademy.com. And if you go to the website, you can go on the wait list to be waitlisted for the next launch of the course, which will be in May. So this is my January cohort. I'll have a May cohort getting the dogs ready for the summer.
Oh,
that's awesome.
And then I'll have another one. Like I'll have it like 4 seasons a year to get the dogs ready. And I'm gonna say this downright, like it's hardest, I think, probably to do it in the winter time because of the weather.
Right.
Because with the weather, everybody
Inconsistent.
might not necessarily be on the week from week to week because they had to, well, we had ice up here in Maryland, and a lot of the mid-Atlantic states, we have ice and snow and whatnot. And some of the training that they had to do, they had to be outdoors. You can't do the training indoors. Some of the training you can, but if they don't get to that week yet, then, you know.
Right.
Oh, man.
I'm going to have to pull you aside and ask you some tips and tricks one day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Get my dog to quit eating his bed.
I might have to make a video on that.
Yes, please do.
Yes, go to Polite Pups Academy YouTube channel as well for tips and tricks.
There you go.
Yes.
Excellent job.
Yes.
I'll send you more ideas for videos.
Yes, absolutely.
That's great.
So the website that I gave you, that is hosted by Kajabi. That's on Kajabi.
Okay.
Right.
So I wanted to tell you that, you know, because Tamara brought up GrooveFunnels, right? Is it GrooveFunnels, right? GrooveFunnels.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked into it, obviously, because it's like, who doesn't want to
Save money.
Save money, yes.
Right.
But then at that point, it wasn't like I was already on the point of like making my courses up, and I knew my launch date, and I wasn't sure.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I don't want to like move it back. And I think now they're ready, right?
They're almost ready. And I think like everything that you said, Groove is basically what you're looking for. That you can have unlimited courses online. They call it Groove Member. So if you do the free version, you get one membership, and you have 100, and you can have 100 members. But if you go to the paid version, you can have unlimited memberships with unlimited members. So each of those memberships can be separate. They now have a function where someone can see all the courses you offer.
Got it.
And you can also limit it to the courses in that realm, you know, so you can just show your Polite Pups,
that's part of that niche.
Right.
Niche. Yeah,
You can show them that. You can also just show your fifth graders the different courses that you offer there.
Right.
But you can have unlimited websites, you can have unlimited memberships, you can have unlimited members. The email right now is down. However, you can still email your members. So if the people are in the course, you can use Groove Mail to send them. And you can do automated systems. You can do whatever you need to do.
You have all the email sequences and all that to funnel.
Exactly. You can set all that up, and you can actually send them to your members. You can't send them to someone who's not a member, though.
I see. So then there's the email list portion is not there yet.
Not yet. No, it should be in April. In April, you can do your lists. You can do everything else. You just can't send anything.
Right. So you can't broadcast to your email list yet.
Not yet.
In the Groove.
In the Groove platform, but you can broadcast to your members.
Got it.
Yes. And so, but everything is included with the platinum price as of now, since it is still in beta. $13.97 one time. And then right now you can pay 4 payments of $4.97, but it is soon going up to 6 payments of $4.97.
Got it.
So, and then the price for the platinum, like the all-in-one, is going up to nearly $2,000. I think it's
and that's just like a one-time fee.
That's one time forever, forever. So even if you do the payment plans, like the 4 or 6 payments, that's still, once you're done, you are done for life. And they're doing very well financially. We just watched the State of the Groovian, and right now they have they're doing very well, and they're just getting more and more people on board. They have 500 Groove members, and people are slowly seeing the light. And I thought it was funny. There was somebody on YouTube that put it down. They compared ClickFunnels to GrooveFunnels, but never actually looked at GrooveFunnels. And the CEO of GrooveFunnels, Mike Filsame, love to comment on this guy's channel to say, give me a call, give me 2 hours, and I will convince you that GrooveFunnels is better than ClickFunnels. It was hilarious. But it's just stuff like that. Like, they're really involved. They're really excited about the company. So I think it sounds awesome. And like I said, you could do unlimited funnels. You could do unlimited websites. Your email list, I believe, is limited to 100,000 with the paid version. That is a lot. But you can like
100,000 on my email list.
You're doing very well. Yes, I know.
Because you're going to scrub that email list over and over again, so you can keep it within the 100,000.
Absolutely. But if you go up more than that, it's only $100 a month. And so it's even like it's still very reasonable once you even reach that, which is better than most other platforms. And then as far as webinars, there should be the automated webinar. So once you want to record your webinar, and that'll be April 1st.
Okay. How about like the live webinar?
The live webinars will be June 1st.
Okay, so they will have a live webinar.
They'll have a live webinar. They're going to have streaming available. So like StreamYard, where you can stream your lives onto all your platforms at the simultaneously. That'll be July 1st. That's the goal. Anyway, and then they're going to have conferences similar to Zoom, but better quality, August 1st. So you can have live courses basically on Groove right there.
So I have a question about the email. You know, when you send, maybe you can answer this, like when you send emails to like the members that are already part of your product, you know how sometimes when we get emails from Nancy's BTO, and sometimes it, like if we have a Gmail account, especially, like it goes into our promotions folder.
Yeah,
like I had to completely get rid of my promotions folder for it to get onto my inbox, like because I have a Gmail account. It only happens with a Gmail account though. So like so I'm curious, like does the email from Groove go, like where does it go to? Does it go into like your promotions folder, or does it go into inbox? Because it affects your click rate.
Good question.
It does.
It affects your click rate.
I know that they want everything excellent, but I'm going to try to find
oh good, you're going to make a video about it.
That's a good idea.
While Tamara is looking that up, so Groove Mail was available at one point, and since people learned, like they got too spammy, some of their Groove members got too spammy, and then Groove Mail was going to the spam folders, and that's why they took it down, so that they could fix that and get it to work for everybody. So I think that's pretty cool. They could have been like, meh, whatever, your problem.
The thing about mails just going into spam folders is really also about the words that you use, right? Like the words that they use in the subject headline, whether you're using like too many, exclamation points, whether you're using the word like free too much, or like that kind of thing. It's like you just gotta be like really creative with that.
Yes.
But the problem is that even like with Kajabi, my stuff is on Kajabi. Like problem with it is that even when I'm very careful about those things, like my mail just goes into promotions folder. I have to like on my landing pages, when folks are like trying to get like a free video, for example, I actually warn them like, please check your spam or promotions folder if you have a Gmail account.
Right.
We have
promotions.
With
you just tested it out.
Yeah.
This is some company need to figure it out. Yeah. So that, like everybody, Groove, Kajabi, everybody, like they need to work together to figure out how do we try to get out of promotions folder. And it only happens with the Gmail account, because I get Yahoo, I get it on my I get it in my inbox. Verizon.net, like I get it in my regular inbox.
My BTO goes to my Gmail into my primary.
Oh, that's because you said it. You must have done something initially.
Sure, I did that on purpose.
That's funny. Yeah, but it does. The other thing I want to tell you is that the Groove Marketplace should be opening very soon, and you can sell your products there. There's also GrooveSell, and GrooveSell, you can use GroovePay for people to buy your products at a lower transaction rate. And they don't charge any transaction fees. I mean, they charge to run the credit card, but they don't charge you any more beyond that, if that makes sense, for the paid version. And then they also offer this, so the whole thing behind Groove is the CEO that ran this amazing marketing company, online marketing. It's called Butterfly Marketing. Okay. And his whole idea is like power in numbers. So if you can pay a nice affiliate fee, and others will promote your product or your course or your whatever it is you're selling, then you're going to get a lot more people and ultimately a lot more money and a lot more positive reviews. Because I know if you look up, Kasie and I looked up Groove to find negative reviews, and it was very difficult to find any, mostly because they pay everybody 40%. I mean, not mostly, because I think it's fabulous, but I know there's always critics, but it was hard to find critics, I think, because the affiliate fee is so high, you know?
And I think it's funny, Tamara, that you're mentioning that, because when you look for the things that are negative and you click on them, it was clickbait. They're telling you how good it is. I was like, you got me.
It's so true. And so you're getting a lot more positive reviews. You're getting a lot of people promoting your product, and then you pay out, which means that you're getting a lot more people signing up for your product. So they have a very simple method to offer affiliates within your course and within your product too. So now you can promote your product, your course, on the Groove Marketplace, and then people can start promoting your course as well if you wanted to do that.
So if you wanted to do an affiliate for your product, that's
if you want to, but you don't have to. You can sell your stuff without an affiliate fee.
But if you wanted to,
you can say, Kasie, Tamara,
yeah,
give me some affiliates.
Right. And it definitely helps. And they have an affiliate marketplace for people to go in, like JV Zoo, I think it's called, where you go in there and then you ask people for an affiliate link so you can promote their product. But then there's also just the regular marketplace where people can also buy your product as well. So not only can you put everything on Groove, but you can also sell everything on Groove as well, to Groove members and to other people beyond.
Because you don't have to have a separate Shopify account.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And the guy that started Groove, I mean, he started Carta, he started Webinar Jam, and he started one other thing. And
is it Katra?
Katra, yeah. Okay. Katra, the K. Yes. So, he took Groove and made it better than all those established things that he's already done. So it's just really that all-in-one. And very soon they're revamping. So instead of being GrooveFunnels, because like he said, they went after the big Goliath of ClickFunnels, and they feel like, there's a lot of ClickFunnel diehards. ClickFunnels had to step up their game as well. So they're kind of done with that. And they realized to be successful and to be like that Amazon of the, website world, I guess if you call the funnel world, the platform world, they needed to offer as much as they could. Yeah. And so that's what they're doing. And it's just every day they're rolling out, or they're making little changes, or they're doing something to make it better. They definitely listen to people. If you have a bug, they want you to report it and all of that. I mean, it's not completely perfect yet, which is why it's still in beta. But it's just everything they're rolling out seems to be for a purpose, to make courses, to make products, to make affiliate marketing, to make all of that better and in one place. for their people.
Yeah,
so.
all in one is always good.
All in one is good.
It's much
yes.
easier it's easier for like the person who's, selling the course, right?
Absolutely.
Or products or whatever it might be.
Yeah. And I was really surprised. I mean, I'm glad you were asking Nancy all those questions like about Shopify and about, she uses Calendly, and I know it's just $10 a month, but it's still money that you're putting out there,
extra.
And it's extra. Yes. Yeah. So I know Groove Desk won't be available till May, unfortunately, May 1st, but time flies. And that's where the calendar will be and everything else.
When did they start?
They started in April of 2020, actually.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And then they really started promoting in July. Is when they really started this whole $13.97 one fee, and then it's just been getting better and better since then. So in less than a year, they've already surpassed a lot of platforms with what they offer, how they're offering it, and and I know being in beta, being a new company, you wonder, are they just going to go out of business? Are they going to take all their money and run? But I feel like they're very all in. The people that are using it and that are promoting it, like Simon Leung, for example, he was the one that Google went to, like he worked for Google to develop their SEO program and everything. So he knows all the coding, he knows how to get the high SEOs and everything. And he actually quit Google to help GrooveFunnels out, and the people that are backing it just really seem like quality, high level people that wouldn't fall for a scam, I guess, if you will, Yeah. What was I going to say? And it's only $13.97, and I say only relatively, but I know that Kajabi is roughly $2,000 a year, right?
Yeah, $1,776, but thereabouts for a year for the growth. If you pay like in advance. If you pay it by month, then it's like the growth one, which is the middle portion one, is like about like $199 per month. So that comes up to about like $2,400. Yeah.
Wow.
The thing is, I went with Kajabi because it was already there. It's ready to go. And I already knew because like we're Kajabi users as a client, as a customer, right? So I already know what the user experience was. And I just needed something like right now, now.
Yes.
And so, down the road, like when stuff's all up and ready and like everything is not in beta anymore, and we get more user experience. You want that, like user experience feedback.
Right. 100%.
It would be cool to, see how that would go. Like I am not opposed to switching platforms if it's easier, if I have everything all integrated, everything all in one.
Yeah.
Because with Kajabi I had to use Demio for webinar. I couldn't use
Demio
or Zoom, and so like I use Demio, so that's like an additional fee, right? Right now my Demio is parked, so it's not active, so it's just $10 a month, which is not bad. But like when it's active back, it's like $99 or whatever it was. Like I had like a $50 off, so Rachel and I only paid like I think $49 for that first month. So
nice.
Which is nice. So, like we find ways and means to save money, right?
Right.
We're entrepreneurs. Right. We're like just starting out. So
right.
So, but it's nice if you can have like everything all in one and not have to pay additional fees for this and that, and or have limited ability. So in one of my notes to you, I said that, so I have Polite Pups Academy, but I also have Teach and Reach. But my Teach and Reach right now, I'm only concentrating on like referring teachers, but there's another part of it that I've not kind of talked about, which is really the tutoring side. I do a lot of online right now it's online tutoring because of the pandemic, but like I used to do face-to-face tutoring, but and I think even after the pandemic, I think I'm just going to stick to online tutoring. It's a lot nicer. I do not have to travel anywhere.
I agree.
And it works. It works.
Convenient.
It still works. Yes. And
it's so true.
I have this, like, I'm going to share this because I've worked with kids who are, so I'm a reading specialist by trade, by profession. My profession. And I also teach at the university, but like I'm a reading specialist first, you know, like, and that's like really, really, like I enjoy doing that. I enjoy dog training as well, but like my first love was really teaching kids who are not performing at where they need to be, right? To get up to that level, right?
Yeah.
And so I've had lots of success stories with that. And one of it, and I'm going to share it here because like I've not shared this before. The girl came to me. Well, her mom contacted a few people, and then they finally like, okay, well, Miss Holmberg does this. So I'm like, okay. And this was like several years ago. We started off like 3 years ago. Yeah, because she's already in middle school. She was reading below grade level. Like she was in 4th grade and she was reading like 1 grade below level. Okay. So got her up to be in the 4th grade level. All right. By summertime. So she was a little bit behind, but then by 5th grade, she was like on level, and then she got to be above grade level. Yeah. When she got into middle school, she went into the GT program. But it's not just me, obviously, but like the things that I had her do helped her to think in a way that helped her to be where she needed to be. And obviously she had parental support as well. But like it works. Like it works for a child who's willing to do it. It works for, you know, like parents who want to work with their child. Like, so one of my courses is like, oh my gosh, like I can totally package this, you know? And like, because parents are like, you know, like people always ask like, okay, how do we work with like little kids, like little kids with phonics and whatnot? Like I'm good at that. Like I was a 1st grade teacher for a long time, but I also worked really well with my intermediate students because I also used to be an intermediate teacher, and I'm like, this like works so well. And so like sometimes there's just not enough out there, or it's out there, but like so many different things. But like just concentrate on this. And you can get your child up to be where they need to be and beyond, right? Yeah. And so the reason why I'm telling you this story is because with Kajabi in my growth plan, I'm only entitled one website. I have teachandreach.com website on WordPress, but WordPress obviously I can't like have a product on it. Like I would have to like, I don't know, like if I wanted a course, I would have to like get MemberPress or whatever. Like I just want everything to be in one, because my thinking is, oh my gosh. And I'm thinking about it like right now, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, in the summer months, like parents would totally they can get their kids to be up to where they need to be. Yeah. So, like, I totally could package something really quickly. Well, maybe not that quickly, but like I could package it to help parents. Right. You know, as my role as a reading specialist, right?
100%.
So that was like, I'm like, oh, bummer. Like, because if I want to go up and do like 2 websites for Kajabi, I would have to either pay the $99 Kajabi access or go up to like the next level. So that's like a lot more money, you know?
So, for sure.
Yeah. And that's obviously like holding me back a little, but I think it's a good product.
But even that's true. And you know, we just talked to Tim
I was just thinking
the other day, and he's dealing with the same thing, but he did decide that he's going to give Groove a try and move everything over to Groove from Kajabi, because Kajabi is great for somebody like Nancy, who, you know, has a ton of members and a ton of course students and everything like that. But you know, but when you're just starting out and you're trying to find people and you're trying to build and everything, at the moment, I mean, Groove offers way more than Kajabi does. Right. And, you know, I know Kajabi has a lot more of the templates and a lot more of the things like that, but Groove has all the functionality that you need for your course. You can offer it like a drip. You can give a 30-day refund if you want to. You can give affiliate links right there. You can have your website work with that. They will host your videos so that you can record yourself on the video, upload it to Groove Video, and then put it right there in your course. You know, they offer all of that kind of stuff. Or if you just want to use a YouTube video, then you just, you know, do those little numbers of YouTube and embed it into your course. There's just so many things that it does that are exactly the same. You can offer certain levels, like if somebody only wants your signature course or your weekend course, I forget what it's called, your pocket course.
Pocket product.
And let's just say
starter course.
And let's just say the starter course is the first part of the signature course. Yeah. So you can open the starter course just to the starter members, and then you can click the button. It's just one slide of the button to open up to your signature course members, you know? So it's very easy to go back and forth. You can add members manually yourself if somebody, you know, wants to, if you have a friend that you want to do the course or whatever, you can manually do that. You can offer coupons, promotion codes. You can also offer discounts only to people that attend your webinar. That's a new feature in Groove too. So, you know, if you attended this webinar and you've waited all the way through, then you'll receive, you know, 20% off the course. Use the code here, but it's only for them, you know, like they can, you know. So it just offers all these features that you don't think about really, but that are something to help you manage your course and your members a little bit easier, you know.
I love listening to her talk about Groove. She's so excited.
I know.
So how many days, like how many days can you be on it for free before they
so the free is free for life. So you can they're not going to take away features from you, which I thought was pretty cool. There's another new product that I was looking into a little bit, mostly just to compare, because I'm part of Stu McLaren's Facebook group, and a lot of people are transferring over to New Zenler, which is another new product. And but their free version is actually, they're taking away a lot of the free functionalities as they continue on. But Groove, when you sign up for Groove free, it's gonna be that way as long as you have it for life. But again, it's limited. Like for example, like the membership, you can only have one course or one membership, and then 100 members, for example.
Got it.
On your free plan. But you know, and then you can only have 3 websites. But that's 3 websites forever.
For free.
That's more than Kajabi. Exactly.
I might just have to do it just for like my Teach and Reach stuff. Like and just do that and see how it goes. Right. Like, you never know. Like I may upgrade it eventually, but like, you know, it might be something to think about.
The only thing about upgrading it is just be careful, because I think in the next 2 weeks, I think is when the one-time fee is going to, they're going to raise the prices of the one-time fee. Yeah. And then by December 31st, maybe even earlier, they're going to start their monthly plan. So it won't be free for life. Do you know what it won't be a one-time fee for life.
Do you know what their monthly plan would be?
Their starter is $99 a month. They have 3 tiers. So they'll have the $99 a month, they'll have the $199 a month, and they'll have the $299 a month.
Right. So it's kind of like similar.
But we were told that none of them are going to be like the lifetime access, right? That we have.
Right. You are going to have to, if you want a full-blown store, you're going to have to go to Groove. Groove Cart will have to be an add-on fee. Yeah. And then there were a couple of other things that you'll have to add on if you decide to do the monthly fee later on, next year. But for now, everything is included with the platinum, and actually the free is just a limited amount of everything. But it's
and we should tell them that right now there's a 30-day money back guarantee too. So for those that want to get in at the $13.97, if you're worried that it's going to go up too soon, it is a 30-day.
That's true.
Thing.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know.
Right.
I usually do that and I'm like, wait, I never remember it anyway if I don't want it. Like 33 days. I'm like, oh yeah, huh?
Uh-oh. Right. Yeah. If you're good about that too, you can get the 13. I mean, you would have to pay them, but you pay and then you decide you don't want it. They'll refund your money. But it's, I don't know. I can't say enough good things about it, honestly. Yeah.
So do you all have websites on GrooveFunnels yet?
I haven't finished mine.
Mine is almost ready. I did just a quick affiliate little like
so
just a
that would be
simple,
like easy. Yeah.
Right. That was really easy.
Right.
And just to make sure that I can, that it was as easy as they claim.
Right.
So I did do that. And then my math homework club is just about ready. I'm trying to just get everything.
Oh, cool.
It's organized. So it should be ready hopefully in a week or so to launch that. So yeah, I'm really excited.
She works on things for Workshop Wednesday and is like, well, I guess I need to finish this one now since I've already started it.
It's so true. Yes.
So yeah, every Wednesday, Tamara does a Workshop Wednesday.
In the Facebook group.
Oh.
Yeah.
For Groove?
For Groove, yes.
Oh, got it. Oh, you have to share with me the link.
Yes, definitely. We will. But,
awesome.
Yes. And if you have any questions later on, you know where to find us for sure.
Yes.
But we're going to, keep on learning as we go as well. Yes. And hopefully that we can, show you our beautiful products soon.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
It would be.
So you could technically start with like just a free account and even sell a product and have a membership on it.
Absolutely. Right? You could do all of that. They do, like I said, the free account, you sell your product, you have to give them 5%. Which is a good, a little bit of change, but you're not paying anything.
Right. You're not paying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's 5% for that. And then you could do your membership even on there, and you could sell your membership right on Groove and see how that all goes. Right now you can use Groove Pay, you can use Stripe, or you can use PayPal. Or if you have merchant accounts, you can set those up as well. It just, I'm not real familiar because I don't have one, but there is just a link to do that.
Right.
It's really cool. And then they also offer, like, if you pay for the membership, you can set up to link a free product, So let's just say you want to offer, a Polite Pup Academy sticker with purchase.
Oh, I see. Like if somebody signs up for membership, then they can
then you can automatically send them that, and there's little things that you can do to link to make it all flow together.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But so awesome. It's pretty fun.
You should share
Loretta's logo. Sure. Loretta's logo as a sticker.
Exactly.
Well, no, I wouldn't think about Polite Pups Academy yet because I already paid for Kajabi for the whole year. But I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking of the Teach and Reach thing, and I'm thinking about doing the product for a summer launch so that parents can use it for their kids for the fifth, for my intermediate students going into like middle school.
Yeah.
So it's something that it's definitely in the works, and so I need to figure out. Maybe I can use Groove for this and see my experience with it, right?
Yeah.
Because experience matters.
Experience matters.
You need to have a good experience. So I'm thinking 100%. About it. So one of you should share your affiliate link so that even though if I sign up for the free thing, I mean it's like recorded, right? On
Yeah, it is. Right. And and then if you upgrade, then of course. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. And we are always here to answer questions and make videos and do whatever if you get stuck or something. But we definitely want to help you. And it'll also help us because we know how teaching helps learning too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, for sure. That sounds great.
So when this is finished, Tamara can send you her free link. But as always, we will make sure both of our links are below. I think that's it. This was a great chat, guys.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you for being here.
It's like my workshop session.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yes. Workshop session. I love it. I love it.
We want to have some Zoom sessions too. So if you ever have questions, we can do a Q&A. We're going to open up some Sundays for Q&A. So those of you that have questions can join us.
Yes.
We have lots of things in the works. I'm going to put a calendar below, or a little like what we do week by week so that you know. That's it. Thank you guys for coming to our premiere. Thanks, Loretta and Tamara.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank you so much.
Next time.
Bye.
All right.